The final thing that I'm going to show you is how to import a picture into your poetry booklet. This is one other tool that you may find useful in adding color and adding meaning to your poetry booklet. And the easiest thing to do is to save a picture to your desktop. So whether you've taken one of your own pictures and you have it on a jump drive, you can move that picture to your desktop so you have it readily available. If you find a picture online that you like, that is okay. Simply save the picture as a JPEG on your desktop. Okay, so I have a few pictures. I am going to minimize Windows to get to my desktop. Okay, so I have this picture right here, Alden and Sawyer, that I would like to add to my Crayola Crayon poem, to that same page. I'd like to add it. I'm actually going to show you two different ways. One is to wrap the text around the picture. A second way is to put the picture as a background for the poem. Okay, so to do this, I need to pull back up my poem, so I can click on it again after I minimized it. I'm going to move it over so I can see the picture. And then again, I simply drag it and drop it. At this point, I can see the picture is way too big for the space that I need, so I'm going to zoom out. And then I'm going to go to the white arrow right underneath the black arrow. I'm going to click on the picture once I've clicked on the white arrow. Now this brown line shows me the size of the picture. You'll notice that right now my text box, that blue text box, is only as big as this. The blue text box is a great way to crop the picture. But first, in order to crop the picture, we need to get the picture the right size. So I'm going to put my cursor in one of the corners of the picture. I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to hold down my mouse key, and then I'm going to drag the picture. Now the reason why I hold down Shift is so I can keep the portions of the picture the same. So no matter how I move my cursor, it keeps the proportions the same. If I do not hold down Shift and I move it here and I move my cursor over to the side, I could really change the proportions of the picture. Now, if I accidentally do that and I want to change it, the easiest thing to do is to undo it. So to undo, you can either go up here to edit and then click undo resize item, or as you see, you can hit Command Z. So I want to undo the resize, and then again I want to undo to make sure that I have the proper proportions. So I go to the corner, hold down Shift, hold down my cursor, and move the picture. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is how to add a picture once you and then have the text of the poem wrap around the picture. So I've made the picture about the size that I want. I can probably do some more fine-tuned detailing. I'm going to go back to my black arrow because this changes the size of the text box. This is also how I move the picture around. So I'm going to bring the text box down to about the size of the picture. I'm going to bring it over to the page. Now I can zoom in. Okay, so I have my poem here, but I want the words to wrap around the picture. So I don't want to have the words over the top of the picture. I don't want to have the picture over the words. I want them to wrap around it. I'm still going to make my picture smaller, so I'm going to click on the white arrow again, and I am going to go to the corner, hold down Shift, and make the picture smaller. Okay, so I've got a small picture. Now I go back to my text box, and this is a great way to crop the picture. So I bring my text box down to about where I want it. Notice how I cropped off the side. I'm also going to crop off the bottom to about there. Okay, so I have my picture.